I'm in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So actually, I got my education from University of Pittsburgh. And my first job after I got my PhD was working with Jerome Taylor. I don't know if you know him. He's a African American professor, psychological professor, Dr. Jerome Taylor. And at the time, he wants to build a institute for Black family, basically study the specific challenge facing Black families. And I was his first hire, as a director of research. So we collaborate for many years, and I learned so much from him. One of his very profound theory, and he is promoting that, is the theory about internalized racialism, which is, I didn't understand that before, but it becomes so inspirational and powerful to me. We together developed the questionnaire, interview, and collect data, and I was the one who did the statistical modeling, help him to analyze, and we publish article together on the Black studies and some well-respected journals. But the point is, through that kind of person-to-person contact and working together, that helped me to understand the African Americans, their history, their issues, and the base, what they're struggling today, and what their contribution, to this great country, a great nation. So I think, again, back to the same point you and I, we both emphasize, is the personal touch. We have to see ourselves as human beings first, and then share our heritage and where we come from, whatever. And I think the reason this time, Celine and I, and I'm one of the initiator, for this whole thing, is really to help Asian Americans to think themselves as stakeholders in this whole country. We're not here as bystanders or as as sojourners, and as a stakeholder, you need to understand the DNA of this country, what this country really is all about, right? And I think that's the reason we want to do this. I'm so glad that Celine, we want to do this, even though we initiated by a group of Asian Americans, really should be connect to anybody who are interested, in the Asian, in the DOI. Because the way I see that, Randy, I'm just sharing with you my thought is, if you look at the 250 years of history of this country, really one simple sentence can summarize all the major social progress. That is the expansion of the equal right to all human beings. So really it's from all men to all humans. That's the progress of this country, and we can't let history moving backwards. We have to hold on to that. This is what this country is great about. Is at the beginning, it was when they say all men are created equal, really they only refers to the white male with property. Really, that was the narrow definition at the time, right? And it's over years, over 250 years now, it's expand that equal right to all human beings, humans in the United States, and we have to hold it. We cannot let going backwards. So I think that's the fundamental belief that I have, the reason I want to start, and not just me, we have 13 people all signed up, but I was the one kind of drafted the idea, because I feel it is time, more than ever, important. We have to remember what this country is really built on, why people come here. We're all humans are created equal. Really, we have to come back to that fundamental value.